Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you out to my backyard on this very chilly and windy day. And today I'm going to repot my poor neglected lemon tree that I started from seed 2 years ago, and that it's been growing wonderfully. It's even grown over the winter in my little hoop house, which I'll show y'all some of the other beauties that's growing in the hoop house. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to mix up my version of citrus soil, and we're going to get this poor little baby potted up and looking good. I'll see you back here in just a bit. Just wanted to do a quick show of my unheated hoop house, and I have my cabbages are coming up great. The red Creole onions are getting ready to be planted. I have beets up, I have lettuce up, I have Chinese celery coming up. I have 3 hanging baskets of petunias that overwintered. And let me bring you up closer, see a little bit better. There's 3 hanging baskets of petunias that are blooming beautifully, that have been out here all winter. The dianthus that I planted for the grow off is looking beautiful. The Sumatra oranges and the honey tangerines are coming up. My curry trees are coming up. I've got more onions to plant. I've got a mystery potato coming up that come up out of nowhere. And I've got some golden raspberries coming up in there as well. And of course the elderberry cuttings are doing pretty good. Alright, let's get busy repotting the lemon tree. Okay, this is my pot that I'm going to be mixing my citrus soil in. Now, like I said, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, and this time I'm doing a 1-gallon pot. So I'm going to make 2 batches up. I have actually let's say 2 parts potting soil, 2 parts really good broken down compost, 2 parts of peat moss. There we go. I was going to get it out here in a minute. Now, usually it's a 1-to-1 ratio, but since I'm making a double batch, that's why I have the 2 pots. And I have 1 pot of play sand, because in this mixture you use half a pot of sand per batch. So here's my 1 part clay sand. 1 part potting soil. Good grief. 1 part good compost. And this is homemade compost. You want to make sure that there's no big sticks in there. I hear some rocks. Not really happy about that, but they'll help with drainage. And I have 1 part peat moss. Make sure there's no big sticks. And I'm going to use 1 part of the very wet clay sand. And what you're going to want to do is get in here and get that mixed up really well. The citrus trees likes a little bit of acidity. That's why you use the peat moss. Break up any big clumps. The sand helps with drainage. The peat moss helps hold some moisture, because citrus trees do not like to be soggy. course, everything is just saturated because we've had so much rain. Alright. If I can get it in my hand. Alright, I want one good handful of organic fruit and citrus fertilizer. That, I know 2 hands, but there were 2 half a hand, so you want a good handful. I'm going to go ahead and mix up my second batch of soil so it'll be ready to go in. And I take my lemon tree out. And I saw a giant rock, stick, no big stick. There's a little worm that can stay in there. More peat moss. These big old rocks, they gotta come out. There was another big rock, and another rock. Okay, I'm gonna put the sand in. You want to make sure your sand gets blended in well, because you don't want big globs of sand here and there. And that was another big handful of the organic. Thanks to a squirrel, it decided to chew through my bag. But I'm using the fruit and citrus organic fertilizer. Oop, another big old worm. And I'm going to grab a handful of bone meal and Epsom salt. And of course it got wet. I totally forgot that it was out here. And that'll help, that'll encourage the lemon tree's roots to grow. And this is very wet Epsom salt. I always put that in with my plants. The plants always need a good dose of magnesium, just like we do. Just make sure that Epsom salt gets mixed in very well. Okay, let's get this poor little baby And then, yes, I did start this lemon from seed. It's only a little over 2 years old. And it's growing fairly fast. Really nice root system on it. Let's get her planted. You want to make sure that it's centered as best as you can get in the pot. And you want to plant it back as deep as it was in the previous pot. And I'm proud of my little lemon tree that could. Because this little lemon tree has been through hell, I'm going to tell you that right now. And it survived. It survived snowpocalypse, being buried under over a foot of snow. And I thought it was dead. So it went to what I call the plant elephant graveyard. And then when I went to clean that up, I found her, and she had grown so well. Alrighty. And because I like to feed my plants, I'm going to sprinkle a good top dressing on it. And that way when I do water it, which won't be too soon because this soil is soaking, it'll soak down and feed the top part of the roots. Look how beautiful she is. She's a miracle plant, I'm telling you. I am so proud of her. And she's got more leaves fixing to come out. And once she hits those roots, hit this good compost and fertilizer, she's going to grow like crazy. And if it ever truly warms up here and stays warm, she'll be out of the hoop house and outside enjoying the sunlight. I hope this video encourages you as well to try your hand at growing your own citrus trees. Yes, this was grown from a seed. Simple, easy, and I'm waiting to get to show you about repotting the honey tangerines and the Sumatra oranges. I think they're Sumatra. I've got them labeled, but that's gonna bug me. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I had a feeling I was telling y'all wrong. And they're Satsuma oranges, not Sumatra. Satsuma oranges and the honey tangerines, I'll bring you back when it's time to repot them. But it's going to be a while for them because they're just now coming up. And this one is fixing to go back into the little hoop house that could, because we're supposed to get really cold tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that it encourages you as well to grow your own citrus trees. Mine's acclimated to the cold now because, well, poor baby has been freezing out here. The only thing that's helped her is that she's in the hoop house and frost never touched her. She got cold, very cold, but frost didn't touch her. Everyone, take care. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. May you each be blessed. Take care, everyone, and have a blessed day. I'll see you soon.